Why do some rivers suddenly overflow their banks while others remain steady? Nature is full of unexpected shifts, and sometimes our bodies experience similar changes. Imagine waking up one day feeling unusually heavy, as if something inside isn't flowing the way it should. Your energy feels drained, movement is sluggish, and there's an unshakable sense of imbalance. This isn't just exhaustion, it's a shift in the body's natural rhythm, where fluid moves unpredictably, creating an internal flood in the wrong places. This rare but powerful condition is called Capillary Leak Syndrome, and while uncommon, it reminds us how fragile balance can be. If you love learning about nature's connection to well-being, subscribe to Earthlux for more insightful content. What is Capillary Leak Syndrome? Imagine a strong, flowing river that moves effortlessly, delivering nourishment to everything in its path. But suddenly, the riverbed weakens and water seeps into the land around it, flooding some areas while leaving others dry. This is exactly what happens inside the body when capillary leak syndrome occurs. The natural pathways that guide hydration and nutrients become unstable, allowing fluid to escape into places it shouldn't. When this happens, some areas of the body become overwhelmed with excess fluid, while others are left deprived. The result? A sudden shift that causes puffiness, sluggish movement, and a loss of energy. Just like an ecosystem that relies on balanced water distribution, the body depends on a steady internal flow to function properly. This disruption can occur for different reasons. Some people experience it due to natural changes in their environment, while others may be affected by external stressors or lifestyle factors. But no matter the cause, capillary leak syndrome is a reminder that the body, just like nature, requires harmony to thrive. Causes of capillary leak syndrome. A river doesn't flood for no reason. It happens when there's excessive rainfall, a weakened riverbank, or an unexpected shift in the land. The same is true for the body. When it loses balance, there's always a reason. One of the biggest influences is the environment. Sudden exposure to extreme weather changes, air pollution, or harmful chemicals can put stress on the body, making it harder to maintain its natural flow. Just like a tree that struggles when the seasons shift too quickly, the body reacts when external conditions become overwhelming. Another major factor is nutritional imbalance. If the body isn't receiving enough essential nutrients and minerals, its ability to regulate hydration weakens. Think of a plant that isn't getting the right nourishment from the soil. It starts to wilt, its roots become weak, and it struggles to hold itself up. Stress and overexertion are also major contributors. A river that is constantly forced to flow faster will eventually break its banks. The same happens in the body when it's under too much pressure. Without enough time to recover, energy levels drop, circulation slows, and overall stability is lost. Other natural factors, like toxins from the surroundings, exposure to chemicals, or major shifts in the body's internal landscape can also lead to capillary leak syndrome. Recognizing these triggers is the first step toward maintaining balance and avoiding unnecessary strain. A storm never arrives without warning. The air thickens, the sky darkens, and the wind starts to shift. Nature always gives signs before something changes, and the body does the same. When something is off balance, it sends signals. But the problem is, they're often overlooked or mistaken for something less serious. Recognizing these early signs is crucial because the sooner they're noticed, the easier it is to restore balance. One of the most noticeable signs of capillary leak syndrome is sudden swelling. Unlike the slow puffiness that comes from minor injuries or overuse, this swelling appears quickly. It often affects the arms, legs, or face, creating a heavy, tight sensation. It's as if the body is holding onto something that it no longer needs, unable to release it. Another key indicator is a rapid drop in energy levels. This isn't the kind of tiredness that disappears after a good night's sleep. It's a deep, draining fatigue that makes even simple movements feel exhausting. The body feels weighed down, as if it's carrying an invisible burden that refuses to lift. People may also experience dizziness and a loss of stability. It's similar to standing in a strong wind, struggling to keep your balance. the body's natural rhythm feels disrupted, making it difficult to stay alert, move smoothly, or focus on daily tasks. A shift in circulation may also cause cold hands and feet. Just like a river struggling to reach its farthest branches, the body may have trouble maintaining warmth in the extremities. This sensation can range from mild discomfort to an ongoing numbness that lingers throughout the day. Some individuals may notice an unsettled stomach, an uneasy feeling that isn't quite nausea, but signals that something inside isn't right. It's as if the body is sending out a quiet distress call, asking for attention before the imbalance worsens. Recognizing these signs early is essential. The body, just like nature, thrives on balance, and when something shifts too far in one direction, it's always possible to guide it back before the storm takes over. Diagnosing capillary leak syndrome. Nature has patterns, and so does the body. When something isn't functioning as it should, understanding the full picture is essential. Tracking symptoms over time is one of the most effective ways to recognize capillary leak syndrome. If swelling, weakness, or sudden energy shifts happen frequently, it's a clear sign that the body's rhythm is being disrupted. Observing external factors is also important. If symptoms appear after exposure to stress, environmental changes, or certain foods, these may be triggers affecting the body's balance. Paying attention to patterns allows for a deeper understanding of how the body responds to different conditions. The key to maintaining well-being is staying connected to the body's natural signals. The more we listen, the easier it becomes to guide the body back to balance. Treatment options for capillary leak syndrome. Nature has an incredible ability to heal itself, and the body is no different. When something is out of balance, the best approach is to support its natural ability to restore itself. One of the most effective ways to rebalance the body is through hydration. Clean, mineral-rich water keeps the body's natural flow in check, preventing excessive shifts in energy and circulation. Nourishing the body with whole, plant-based foods provides the foundation it needs to function smoothly. Fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds contain essential nutrients that support circulation and hydration. Encouraging movement is also key. Gentle activities, such as walking in nature or stretching, help restore natural circulation, ensuring that fluid moves freely rather than getting stuck in the wrong places. Rest and relaxation play a huge role in recovery. Just as nature needs time to restore itself between seasons, the body needs deep, uninterrupted rest to reset and regain strength. Living with capillary leak syndrome. Living in harmony with nature means listening to its rhythms. The same applies to the body. People who experience capillary leak syndrome must learn to recognize their triggers and adjust their lifestyle to maintain balance. Making small changes, like staying properly hydrated, avoiding harsh environmental conditions, and getting enough rest, can help prevent sudden shifts in energy. Tracking changes in the body and adjusting daily habits can also make a big difference. The body constantly communicates what it needs. It's just a matter of tuning in and responding with care. Why awareness about capillary leak syndrome matters? Nature thrives when it's in balance, and so does the body. Capillary leak syndrome may be rare, but that doesn't mean it should be ignored. Knowing about it allows people to recognize symptoms early, make necessary changes, and prevent unnecessary struggles. At Earthlux, we believe in the power of nature to guide us toward better health. If you found this information valuable, subscribe to Earthlux and stay connected for more content that helps you live in harmony with the natural world. The journey to well-being starts with awareness, and together we can embrace a life of balance and connection.